Hi, I'm Sandy Bodkin, CPA attorney and former trainer of IRS attorneys nationwide, and I'm also author of the upcoming book, Achieve Financial Freedom, Big Time. You know, many times people ask me, can I deduct my kids' tuition? I give them a hint. No. How about my weddings, even if I invite my prospects? No. How about room and board from a college? No. How about if I buy them a car? No. Video games? No. How would you like to be able to deduct the equivalent of your kids' education and weddings blessed by the government? This one idea will pay for TaxBot for the rest of your life, even if you get no other ideas. Here's the answer. Hire your kids. If your kids are your telemarketers, or they work on your car, or they're your assistant, aren't assistants that you use in business deductible? Yes. And what are some things kids can do for you? Well, they can lick envelopes, address envelopes, work on the business card, to the extent the car is used for business, clean the business office, work on your computer, deliver signs, pick up signs. If you live in Washington, D.C. or Houston, Texas, shred documents, all kinds of fun things. And what's interesting, if you hire them in a self-employed business and they're under age 18, they are exempt from Social Security and federal unemployment tax. How's that? If they become 18 or older, or you hire them in a corporation, they're not exempt. Now, also, when you hire your kids, you can pay them as much as reasonable, but the first $5,950 they earn is income tax free because they get a standard deduction on their own tax return against wages of $5,950. So let's say you hire your son to do some work in your business, some legitimate work, and you pay him $5,950. You get a deduction. He reports that $5,950 is income, but he gets a standard deduction of that amount. Result, you get a deduction and he gets that money tax-free. You know, I want to emphasize something here. Let's say you're sitting with roughly 3.5 ounces of gold. If you got that gold on the floor right next to you, would you pick it up? Sure you would. Well, you get sent that gold from the government. It's called a standard deduction that your kids get, each one of your kids get. And you can hire each kid as long as you can justify it for the work that they did. So you have 3 kids. That's like shifting 3 times $5,900 or almost $18,000. My daughter was in a 4-year web design program. It was actually more web and motion. And I got prices for creating my website. And I figured what that price was, and I said to my daughter, okay, I will pay you something less than what was the normal standard for that website. The amount I was able to pay her covered 4 years of tuition. I was able to deduct the equivalent of 4 years of tuition. Now, what kinds of documentation do you need? You know, if you hire me, IRS couldn't care less. If you hire an independent, like a lawyer or a doctor or anybody else to help you, they don't care less. If you hire your kids or your family, now they care. Now you got to do it just right. So how do you prove your kids and spouse worked for you? Well, number one, you want to have a contract showing what they're going to do for you and how much you're going to pay them. Number 2, you want to have timesheets. Timesheet shows what they did. Let me give you some examples of a timesheet that I use in my business. You would write the name, who? My son, for example, be Matt Botkin, or my daughter, Allison Botkin. What did they do? They would write down, worked on, clean the office, or created files, or they address your business trip file, or they're filling out your diary for you. And you don't have to be the one to do this. They can do it for you. You would have the date on the timesheet, the amount of hours they work, let's say 4 hours, and that shows what they did. By documenting this correctly, you can get a deduction for their wages. They can get that money effectively tax-free. And by the way, I would pay them more than $5,950 if you can justify it, because especially if they're under 18. Because you're in the 35 or 40% tax bracket, and next year, starting 2013, it's going to be even more than that. They're in the 10% tax bracket above $5,950. You make the difference. You make 25, 30% of that money by hiring them. But again, the wages have to be reasonable for what they do. So for example, let's say can you pay your child $50,000 if they only work 3 hours a week to do filing? Of course not. IRS wants to know what you're doing for a living, and I want to know what they do. Maybe I can work for you at that rate. Now, how do you show what a reasonable wage is? A reasonable wage is what you would pay an outside agency to do the same thing. So for example, let's say you want to hire your 12-year-old son to do some filing and bookkeeping in your office. Who does filing and bookkeeping? How about Manpower? So you would get a quote from Manpower or Kelly Girl. Let's say the quote is $40 an hour. You pay them something less. Let's say you want to have your daughter to mow the lawns on your 19-year-old daughter to mow the lawns on your 5 rental properties. Who would you call? Somebody at one of my seminars said her boyfriend. That might work too. You might call a lawn agency, a lawn care agency. Let's say they charge $60 a lawn to do the mowing and the fertilizing and so on. You pay your daughter something less. That establishes a reasonable wage. The key is that the work that they do has to be reasonable for what you pay them for, and it has to be legitimate work related to your business or your rental properties. By doing that, you can make your life a lot less taxing.